Okay, hello. What we're going to be doing today is, we're going to be removing the rear tire off of this Yamaha FJR 1300, and it's a 2013. It's actually quite simple, right? So before we start, we place the bike on the center stand. That way, I have access to the tire, and I can rotate the tire. Right? Some of the tools that we're going to be using, just come over here. Some of the tools that we're going to be using is a 12 millimeter socket, 27 millimeter socket. Then I have a 27 millimeter wrench, right? 6 millimeter, 4 millimeter, and 12. And then I have the torque wrenches. Okay, so you don't need a lot of tools just to take this off. Okay, so very shortly we're going to start. Okay, what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be removing the little stabilizing bar, which is up top right here, right? These bolts and the bolt right here. So all we need is a 6 millimeter and a 12 millimeter. Okay, I'm just going to go in undo the top portion. Okay. Almost got it. Come on. Okay, there. So that's loose. I'm just gonna put it right here on the side. Okay, now we're gonna do the bottom one, which is located right over here and here. Okay. Okay, and it's this one is a lot simpler. Now some guys will leave that one on top. I'm going to take all this off because I just want to clean everything. Okay. Let me see. Okay, and I'm just going to slide the bar right up top because it's got a clip. Okay, and we're going to put these bolts here on the side. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to use our 27 millimeter socket, and we'll go to undo the big bolt right about here. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. And I am going to completely remove it. Okay, yeah, it's a bolt. So we have a washer. Okay, next, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the bolt right over here. And this is with the 12 millimeter. Okay. Okay. You don't have to we just loosen this off. Okay. And this is as good as it gets. Okay. Okay, next, since everything is loose, and what I'm going to do is I have a block up here and a hammer, and I'm going to see if I can push the axle. Right. All I'm doing is I'm just going to tap it so it goes on the other side. Okay, and it is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the axle out. Okay, and it should come fairly easy. I'm just going to lift the wheel and pull the axle out. I'm just going to put it right over here. Okay, so now we have the axle out. I'm just going to move the wheel slightly in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can pull the brake out. I'm just slowly wiggling this out like this. Brake. Okay, then I'm going to take the sensor, okay, right here, and I'm just going to leave it on the side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the wheel out nice and slow like this. Okay, and we got to go. Okay, so here we go. Instead of taking all this off, I just found a little bit of ingenuity, and I just placed another jack right here underneath the bike, and that should be enough for me to pull that tire, and we do. Okay, so we're good here. All right, so now what I'm going to do, okay, now we're going to take this tire right down to the shop, and we're going to get it. All right, we're going to continue on. I just came back from the dealership. We have a brand new tire. Everything looks good. Started cleaned everything else in here, removed all the old weights. Now we're in process of balancing this guy. Okay, a couple other items. Just come over here. I have cleaned all these bolts and washers, and everything else is pretty much ready to be put together. But before we do, we're gonna grease everything up the way it's supposed to, and then we're gonna. Okay, good. So the tire is ready to go to be put on. But before we start putting everything on, I have applied grease all over the place. I have greased the axle, and I also have greased right inside here. Have a quick look. Right in here, all these splines are nice and greased, and everything is good to go and clean. All right, so since this is an oversized tire, right, we have to lift the bike up just a bit because it was not fitted the proper way. But right now it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up here like this, and we're going to try to fit this the best possible way. Okay. Okay, and we're in. Okay, so now I'm going to put one of the washers, or I'm not sure what this is, but it needs to go in here. Okay, good. All right, so now what I got to do is I have to lift the tire up and put it on all the splines. Okay. All right, so now I got the bike slightly lowered. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to lift and put this on the splines. Okay. Okay. I just slipped this this guy on. Fought a little bit, but it works out good. So now just have a quick look on this side. Okay. So we have the rim on. So now we're going to put the sensor on there. Like this. Okay. Now what I got to do is I got to put the brake back on. Okay. Nice and easy. Line everything up. Okay. Actually, that went pretty good. Better than I thought. Okay. Put the axle in, bolt, and with my foot, gotta hold the brake and the axle. Okay, good to go. Okay, we're in business. Okay, good. There we go. So this is basically what it looks like right here. Everything is loose. I'm gonna go on the other side right now and put the main bolt. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's all I want for now. Now we're going to go on this other side, and we're going to put these two bolts. Yeah, to make sure. Yeah, the bracket. Okay, the bracket is right over here. Okay. And okay, so continuing on, we have the bar that holds the brake in place. So what I want to do is I just want to place this, put a bolt underneath here. Okay, yep, that's good. And I'm going to put a nut on this side, that way it's just holding it. Okay, also we're going to do another bolt, and this one is going to go on top, but it's going to go underneath here. Okay, good. So at this stage, everything is on, and all I got to do right now is just torque everything else. So we're going to start torquing. So first thing that I want to torque is a rear axle pinch bolt. That way that bolt is not rotating. The bolt is located right here, and that's 12 millimeter. Right over here. And it's 17 foot-pounds. Okay, good. Next. All right, next we're going to tighten up the rear wheel axle nut to 90 foot-pounds. Okay, perfect. 90. Okay. So the last thing that we're going to do, we're going to torque the rear brake bar, torque bar, whatever the hell it's called right here. And they're calling it for 22 foot-pounds. I already got the wrench here, and I got my torque wrench, and okay, that one's good. Okay, next one. Good, I'm holding it. Okay, we are good to go. All right, so what we have learned here is how to take the rear tire off of this Yamaha 1300, right? And it's a it's a bit of a process, but it worked out well. Everything is good. And if this video helped you out, please give me a like and share, and I'll see you on the next one.